I have no tolerance for stores and restaurants that have no gun policies. They put me and their employees in danger. This was on display in a Georgia Waffle House when a band of thieves threatened to shoot everyone in the store during a robbery. A waitress managed to escape to her car to retrieve her pistol. Heather Stanley fired one shot in the air outside the restaurant while the robbers were escaping. Waffle House promptly fired her.
I know what I did to myself I felt was right, and I wouldn't hesitate. I would do it again.
All right, that's the key. This is a woman who was scared for her life. The criminals already threatened to shoot people, smart or not, to discharge her weapon. She does not deserve to be fired, even if Waffle House wanted to discipline her. Maybe. Of course, it's always the safest policy just to hand over the money. Still, she did what she thought was right at the time to protect herself from harm's way. Waffle House should reconsider its anti-gun policies and, more importantly, rehire Heather Stanley. And when we talk about gun-free zones, like the one we see at Waffle House, churches and synagogues are the #1 culprit of gun-free zones. It's admirable. They want to be a place of peace and respite from the outside world, a safe haven in the house of God. But the stark reality is terrorists know this, and there is no bigger threat to worshipers who believe in Judeo-Christian values than what we're seeing right now across the nation from these terrorists. Well, Tim Miller is the president of Lionheart International Services Group. He's a veteran, and he has made it his mission to focus on church security. Tim, thanks for coming on.
Grant, it's an honor to be with you, brother. Thanks for all the good work you do.
Absolutely, and it's great to have you back on. Now, Tim, you know, you look at churches, and people go there on a Sunday morning, mostly unaware of their surroundings. Is the threat real?
Obviously, Grant, it's real. We saw in Charleston what it looks like when an unprotected group of people are together, and what happens when evil in the worst form enters. And churches are a huge soft target right now. Now, I'm not advocating a bunch of fear mongering. I'm not advocating that pastors certainly treat churches as an armed camp. But I am advocating, as with your Waffle House story just a little bit earlier, it is important that Americans assume responsibility for their security. And when I talk to pastors across the country, I just remind them that they're shepherds. They're responsible for safeguarding the flock, and that includes their physical safety.